let's move talking about Deonna and Toni. So this week on Dynamite, we got an explanatory package about Deonna and Toni's matching tattoos. For those who didn't understand what was going on, who I guess were out there, I mean, I'm not complaining because I love the package, but it was everything to me.
It was everything. Incredible. Everything.
When they started showing pictures of them in their early 20s, I was like, this is the best video package I've ever watched of anything. This is all I ever want. Everyone who's ever told me they used to be roommates with someone better come in with a package of old photos.
And I remembered afterwards that I'm like, right, Cope and Christian did this too. We got all the old photos.
Oh, they did?
Every single fucking one of you had I want you to take notes. You're right, Ann. I can never see a roommate situation again where you're not showing me a slideshow of every humiliating Facebook photo that has ever been posted of the two of you together.
I want to see terrible haircuts. I want to see little drunken party antics. I want to see you sitting on the same chair. You know, come on.
I want to see you cuddled up. You're smiling. You're young. Your whole life is ahead of you. But later, you're gonna hate the person that you're touching thighs with. You're gonna hate him so bad. You're gonna have to get your hands on him again in the ring so you can fight him. You hate him so bad.
That's exactly right. That's exactly,
you picking up what I'm laying down?
With a matching tattoo, is just like, you decided to be bonded together for life. You decided to go full Lord of the Rings cast, and that's a beautiful thing.
And I loved when I think it was Deonna was like, it was impulsive. And I was like, of course it was.
Yeah, it was. I was disappointed that they said it was in the UK and not on the New Jersey boardwalk, but at least it was impulsive.
And we don't know, like, there's got to be some version of the New Jersey boardwalk in the UK, and that's probably where they were. Like,
I know.
To our UK listeners, you just let us know what trashy, fun boardwalk you think they were on when they got that tattoo.
What is the tackiest place they could have gotten that tattoo?
Yeah.
Please tell us your theories so that we can onboard them.
So then after this package, Deonna came out for a match versus Taya Valkyrie. Toni was on commentary. Deonna won the match, and then they had I couldn't get a single recap site to explain this to me, and I couldn't find it in me to find the episode, so whatever. They had a little, they looked at each other like, no, I'm gonna get you. You know the deal.
You're an old hand at wrestling. You've seen us stare down before. Don't worry about it.
I've had it with these recaps. This week I used my usual one, Cage Side Seats, and I used the AEW results recap, and it's like what happens after the match is often the most plot relevant thing. Whoever beats down who, or how someone exits, or who's looking mean at who, that's really important for everyone to know what's happening next. Why won't you describe it? Why won't you describe it to me?
You do get a good sense of kind of a normie wrestling fan's priorities, because it's they want to know what kind of suplexes were done, but who beat up who after the match to set up more things, it's not interesting.
I'm begging, just one of you needs to hire one English major. That's it. Just one of us. And you can
for the
get us
spell
at a low
checking
price.
alone.
Okay.
Can you imagine what shit we would be up to? Being like, and Toni looked back at Deonna, who stood forlornly in the middle of the ring.
Oh,
they exchanged a loaded glance.
It would be like Matt Jackson describing Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Blue orbs, yeah. Ooh.
A halo
then
of curly hair.
Matt Jackson.
I'd love to read a little recap from Matt Jackson, a little purple prose.
Now, that is a very funny bit. They could do the old Toni. You remember when Toni was so mad about something the Max Caster did that we got all those reports being like, he has to edit Dark now. Unfortunately, now he can't trust anyone else
Tony
to edit
Khan,
Dark, so he has to do it himself.
Personally.
This is a free idea for the Young Bucks. It's like, you're the EVPs. You're getting involved in everything. You're just like, they're not doing good on these recaps. Matt's going to do the recaps this week. Matt's going to do the recaps. And I'd love to see what you come up with. I swear to God, I would cherish those recaps for the rest of my life until my dying day.
That'd be such a
we're
small,
doing a little bit of a
bit.
joke here, but
No, it's not a joke.
legitimately,
It's
I
real.
think that's a good idea because they could even do it in heel mode and just be like,
Absolutely.
these guys came out, they tried. I mean, it was kind of amateur hour, but it's fine.
It'd be such a funny
Nick
bit to
made
do
a
though,
note
because
that we'd have to talk to them later about it wasn't a very safe suplex. So Nick made a note that we'd have to have a little check in with them later.
The entrance went a little long.
It'd be such a funny bit because, like, how many hits do you think those AEW recaps get? Like 5 to 10?
Like,
not that
it's
many.
from wrestling podcasters who are like, wait, what happened?
It's actually when I think I had like they had a tag at one point that was like AEW results, and I had it bookmarked, so I tried to go there today, and it took me to the results from the middle of 2023. And I was like, where am I? Like, what is happening here? It was so hard to get to the actual results. So yeah, I don't think they're getting a lot of hits. And this is a great idea.
Well, let's take a moment to be like, hey, AVPs, if you want to make a difference in your community, that fucking website is out of control. The results page is nonsense. But the photo page, why are the photos locked like Fort fucking Knox to get at? Like, why am I going through code to try to find a direct link for a photo?
It's like, I don't want to implicate myself in cyber crimes, but I have downloaded TV shows from so many places where it's like I'm on a million Reddit threads being like, how do I get into the CBC Canada like back end so I can get their like MU38 files? And you can do it. You cannot get those photos off of the AEW website. And I guess they're probably thinking to themselves, like, yeah, it's called great security. And it's like, well, what are they for then? I don't understand what they're for.
If I can't make funny memes with my friends, why the fuck do you take these photos?
Like, we're just trying to spread the word about the product.
What I'm doing with those photos is great publicity. No, you can't see what I'm doing, but just know that it's great publicity.
Amongst a certain demographic. Fun-loving girls.
Fun-loving girls. That's our demographic.
That's our demographic.
Love that.
And the EVPs need to step up.
We're doing constant outreach to the fun-loving girls demographic, and rarely are we thanked for it, to be honest.
Yeah. And you know, to find those recaps, like often I'll Google like Dynamite and the date. But it turns out if you Google collision and you get the date a little bit wrong, you just get a lot of articles about car crashes, which is a bit of a bummer. Even if you get the date right, those are going to be some of your top hits. So,
oh my God.
Well, we cannot get off this topic though.
Back to Deonna, Toni.
Back to Deonna. I just need to say
it
that when Toni Storm said into an AEW mic,
my God,
that she loves New Orleans because the people at the airport gave her a set of beads. Not for her neck.
The thing she is getting away with on that mic, and then she was talking about someone pissing in her seat for like 5 minutes. I think
she goes, someone pissed in my seat. Is that how we do it here?
But the beads was just like, she is slipping these things by people. Like
she's slipping something.
I think people are afraid to confront her about it. I don't think Max Caster could have gotten away with it.
Excalibur's vibe was so funny because he was just like, it really felt like he was like immediately like, moving on.
Excalibur's got like Toni in his ear, like, please change the subject quickly.
Well, I think the funniest thing is because of that one time that she did the syncing up comment, and then someone did follow up, and they had to do that quick little look. No, not like that. It's
Excalibur,
like
you haven't been married real long, have you, Excalibur?
Not safe for anybody. I think sometimes it's like Excalibur's thing is like, don't say anything about that if you don't get it. We've got to move on. We can't get into that. We can't talk about that. Which are some of my favorite moments on commentary are when someone says something and the rest of them are just like, oh, no. No. That's for after the show to talk about.
At least save it for the commercial break. My God.
Good. Toni, love you. Deonna, love you. You're our beautiful girls. Show us more pictures of just your lives and, just keep doing it.
Even Taya Valkyrie got a little bit of a
she's good.
I mean, I was like, this was a good match. I don't know if it's just that I'm in such a good mood with the women's division, but
this honestly was like a highlight of the whole show for me. And I was like, how often is it that the women's match is one of my top segments? But loved it.